When I first got to university, I still was quite unsure about what degree I'd kind of got myself into with engineering, knowing that it was quite, technical based, a lot of numerical skills, and I was thinking maybe it doesn't quite match my kind of abilities that I have, kind of what I thought within how I speak, how I present myself, and I was always kind of looking for opportunities that would allow me, to develop the other skills that I've got away from engineering. And it just so happened that in first year, SELA was kind of floated about and was emailed about, and I had a little kind of read into what it was about, and I was like, wow, this matches exactly what I want to do, match engineering with the ability to kind of develop these other skills I think will be useful whether I go into engineering or whether I, develop into a different field. I think it kind of made me realise more the skills that I already had, and kind of brought those to the forefront and gave me the kind of, the means to practice them, to develop them. But if I'm kind of being specific, it's given me more opportunities to talk to people. There's kind of soft skills within how you network with people at different events, various things such as like negotiation, how to kind of handle those sorts of scenarios that you get put into. A career in engineering is going to be with various people. It's going to be chemical engineers, mechanical engineers, and understanding how their different disciplines come into one. And working as a collective is quite a good idea to integrate within, within the university experience, so that when you graduate from university and look for these kind of jobs, you're not kind of shocked by the fact that you've got all these other people with these knowledge bases that you didn't quite have. So I think it's helped, kind of bring in various skills that I've had and develop them more and see why they're important in different aspects and how you should kind of use them at different points. In terms of opportunities that SELA gave to me, I've never kind of phrased it as given it to me. It kind of gave me the foundations to go out there and find what I could do. I mean, there was opportunities with the kind of industry people coming in and various stuff like that, and that was more like an insight to what kind of field you could go into, and the opportunities with Wilkinsish and the networking and all the other kind of, workshops that were on offer were kind of opportunities to kind of give us a taster as to what we could go out and get. But I mean, ultimately, it came down to me creating those conversations using the skills that I'd developed. It gives you the tools, but you still need to go out there and kind of do it yourself. The most valuable thing of being a member from SELA would be, like I said, the community of people that it kind of brings to you. Like I said, the initial cohort gives you kind of friends within all the departments in engineering, kind of broadens the people that you can kind of ask for help. And in terms of staff, it gives more kind of contact to staff. And that's always helpful within the university to kind of know what's available to you and what kind of resources you've got. Again, building the community more, there's the industry leaders that have come in who we've managed to connect with, and that's always good for, building up initial relationships with a company or with a certain person and seeing what opportunities that brings. So I think SELA really gives you that initial network of people, and then you can take it yourself and kind of broaden it and go with it where you kind of want to take it. The advice I'd give to any kind of student looking to take part in SELA would be, don't think it's going to give you kind of everything that you need kind of handed to you on a plate. It's an opportunity to develop skills. It's an opportunity to meet new people, but that's kind of as far as it takes you in that respect. It's then using the kind of tools that you've developed to go get these opportunities. It's not going to give you a summer placement. It's what companies do I want to look for? What kind of passions do I have? Let's go out and speak to these people and see if I can build up kind of a relationship that gets me this opportunity. So I'd say if you're looking for something which is kind of extracurricular but does still encompass engineering, is do the application. It's a very fun application to do. Even the process of the interviews, it's something within first year, having that interview and that selection process is very useful for any sort of job. So even if you aren't successful in getting to SELA, the application process in itself is an opportunity just to personally develop. But really, if you're looking for that kind of extra thing to do, which is develop those skills that you think you've got, and you need a little bit more of a push, a little bit more of like this is what you're doing well, this is what you need to improve a little bit, have you tried doing this? And then having these opportunities to put them into practice. I think SELA is the perfect opportunity for those kind of people looking to, you know, just stand out above the rest.